Well, a topic I really wanted to talk about, and I think we've kind of been frustrated with, and it's been around for a little while, is something we call hot slapstick. And this is a phrase that we came up with, and we're coining it, we're taking ownership of it, hot slapstick. And you know exactly what I'm talking about once we show you.
Yeah.
So we'll insert some clips.
Babe, smell this. I washed it with the new soap we just bought. Oh my god, it smells so good.
Really?
It's coconut.
Calling my boyfriend my friend to see what he does.
But hot slapstick basically is what you see on Snapchat, what you see on Instagram, and it's usually like a really smoking hot girl and like her buff kind of meathead boyfriend, and they're doing like Charlie Chaplin level dumb pranks, and it's like her sneaking up and like trying to like put like shaving cream on his head, or like the hot girl laying in bed and putting a fake like scarecrow over her, and making it look like she's cheating on him. And the guy comes, and they're clearly they're clearly in on
really
it.
bad actors.
Like they're clearly in on it, and they come in and like they never even talk, and it's always like that annoying TikTok voice where it's like, I tried to fool my boyfriend into thinking I was fucking someone else, and then it's like it comes in and they're the worst. They're the worst.
What creeps me out is that Snapchat promotes all that stuff. Everything that Snapchat promotes, you just sent me screenshots of like the promotion page on Snapchat or whatever.
We're pulling it up right now.
It's all abysmal, horrible stuff.
I'm going to go through the ones these were from yesterday. So, or was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I think it was yesterday.
Yeah.
So let's just go through it. Literally, it shows a picture of a guy. We'll include these images here. I'm pansexual, demisexual, and non-binary with a rainbow, and it shows this weird Joker-looking guy. Why do we care?
Yeah.
Truth or drink. My stepdad and I play truth or drink. It's like implying that they're gonna like fuck or something. It's like implying
everything's super sexually charged.
Yeah, and what's funny about this, I sent some other ones in. There's ones where it's like, it's this Asian guy. I can't remember his name, but he's pretty popular on here. And he goes around like asking girls like stupid shit, like, can I get your number? And he's like, I actually meant, could I get a taco? And it's like really dumb, and he's clearly hitting on like underage girls.
Yeah, right.
And they're like super sexualized.
You showed me that one,
They're like, it's like all these girls in bikinis, and basically what I think they're doing is it's a workaround with this like really shitty, false, basic sense of humor to showcase these chicks in bikinis, like literally like high school girls in bikinis. And that's
a very scary, dangerous dynamic. Because these are like underage girls and stuff.
But that's their way of doing it, and that's the way Snapchat does it. And they're like, no, it's just for the humor.
It's like chilling.
But really, I'm like, no. You know the reason it's there is because you're showcasing these girls in bikinis.
Yeah.
And it's this guy hiding behind the guise of it being like...
it's super fucked up.
Yeah. And like literally all these, it's like... It's basically an excuse just to show ass in yoga pants.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, man. There's parts of it that I don't complain about. Like, there are some hot chicks on here. But then there's others where I'm like, oh, they're just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, here's one. Our sex ed. He didn't know he could get pregnant.
And it's just a picture of a woman who obviously they just like says they're a guy and they got pregnant. But now it's like magical because they're technically a he, right?
Yeah.
What's the big deal? I don't get it.
They're bending the narrative.
You can be trans and get pregnant. Whoa. Okay.
And then this is so funny. They're trying to bring down Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle right now because they're on top, right?
Right.
And they don't like successful men.
Yeah, what happened with Dave Chappelle? He just said something about how he understood J.K. Rowling and her whole turf thing, and
He did a bit about. He was saying like it's funny how a rapper can murder someone and still be working, but then if he calls someone gay or like says like a gay slur, like he's canceled.
Yeah, that's totally true. And like Nicki Minaj is like a horrible piece of shit human being. Like everyone fucking loves her. Like all these people, and it was like Cardi B, who like drug men and all. They all did horrible, like irredeemable shit, and people just love them.
It's terrible.
But then
I find it so funny. It's like they're always trying to. They're like, oh, Joe Rogan's canceled. I'm like, you can't cancel Joe Rogan.
No, you can't fucking.
He has so many fans, and even if you did, even if they're like, hey, you don't have a show anymore, Joe would be like, okay. He'd walk away with his millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he would still have millions of fans that love him.
Yeah.
Same with Dave Chappelle. It's like you can't cancel those guys. Yeah. And honestly, it's like I hate this false sense of everyone acting like they're offended by things when it's like clearly we're watching like movies
Yeah.
of people getting murdered and all these, people that are obsessed with murder shows. And then someone says one thing that you don't agree with, and you know that they're a fucking comedian.
Yeah, right.
And then you're like, oh, we got to cancel him. He said something mean. I'm like, you're fucking insane. You're like, those are the idiots that get mad at an actor for portraying a mean character and take it out on them in real life.
Yeah.
Like, you're nuts.
Yeah, there's one thing I've been noticing, a common thread with all this stuff that is, it's obvious, but I think it needs to be articulated in a specific way. People like at the top of this thing, the guy with the weird eyebrows who's like looking up into the sky and it says like I'm pansexual, demisexual, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they're always doing it like they won something or they're like a really great person because of it.
Or they just overcame a bunch of adversity.
Yeah. And we were just talking about drag queens the other day.
Yeah.
And how they're always like really full of themselves and sassy in a way that like they should be.
You think we could insert that Jimmy Fallon?
Oh
clip?
yeah.
We'll
I think most people know that clip, but we'll put it in there. When Jimmy Fallon accidentally called him a drag queen, but he's not technically a drag queen. He's like a drag queen,
and you can see Jimmy Fallon. He's like,
yeah, dude, just chill. Like I know he's trying to be kind of cutesy or whatever, but like they're all so like self-congratulatory and acting like everyone should be like applauding them all the time. And it's really annoying. Like, it's pride that's completely misplaced. Like, you shouldn't be proud of... I mean, these choices are fine. They're your personal life choices. I don't really give a shit. But when everyone's, like, strutting around acting like they're owed something because of it, it's like, shut the fuck up. Just go away. It's really annoying. And people bite it. People will do it.
Yeah.
And that's why they keep doing it, because they know they're going to get attention for it, but they really shouldn't. It's just such a waste of time. A lot of these people's entire identity is wrapped up in being a drag queen or being pansexual or whatever they are. There's not actually any human underneath that. It's all this service level crap, and there's nothing else going on.
I'm pushing through the ones from today, and God, they're just the worst.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I make a fortune being an exotic dancer.
Okay.
Congrats. Finally, a hack you'll actually use. Did she take this too far? Lip implants. Oh, Grandma's house. Let's watch Grandma's house. Grandma's house is the fucking...
We've talked about Grandma's house.
The fucking worst on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And the only reason I keep it on here is just for hate fuel.
Yeah.
You know? It fuels me how much I hate it.
That's not how you shotgun. This is the Pierce.
And this has a whole bunch of hot slapstick in it. So let's pull it up. Oh, what am I looking at here? Oh God, I
hate the grandma.
Welcome to Grandma's house. If you think I'm weird, wait till you meet my friends. Go get it!
She's not even like an endear.
Oh, awful.
Yeah, they're always just trying to do gross shit.
Girls reaching in a toilet.
Like hot people doing gross shit.
I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I don't know.
And then she's like having a good time.
Pulled the fattest chunk of pus out of his nose.
Why are we watching this?
The fucking world is $281 trillion in debt. To who? To me.
These are the worst, dude. Oh, No Time to Die trailer. Check out our review on No Expectations Video Store. Interesting film.
Yeah.
Yo, Ash.
They're all so obnoxious.
Here's some hot slapstick.
Blowing out that candle for me.
Hot girl wearing barely anything, yelling into a candle.
It's so like I want to like run the other direction immediately.
Reminded me that 3 years ago today I ate too many Fiber One bars.
Why can't you just talk? Why do you have to have that stupid robotic voice? Hot girl farting. That's the video. Hot girl farting. Oh, never mind. Someone cutting bread.
Wow.
It transitioned very quickly.
This stuff puts me in such a bad mood.
I'm Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh, Giancarlo Esposito. A lot of ads. But anyway, I feel like every video of hot slapstick, basically, we'll put an example here, is like hot girl by a lake getting abused by her boyfriend, and it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
It's like a hot girl in a bikini, and then like he comes up, sneaks up behind her with like a 2x4 and hits her in the head, and she falls in the lake, and it's like, oh, it's ha 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 ha, it's funny. It's fucking stupid.
And it's all. I think we've talked about it before, but it needs to be reiterated that
It's the worst.
yeah, it's like obviously just an excuse to look at women in bikinis, and then the comedy,
Here's
which
one.
is not really comedy at all, is the most obnoxious, juvenile, awful, annoying bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh
I hate
God, the grandma's not even endearing. She's
It's
like
the
this
worst.
trashy, ugly, gross, mean-looking grandma.
It's the worst. Yeah, I hate it, and it's one of the worst parts of our culture.
Yeah, I hated TikTok when it first started, and this sort of brand of humor that came with TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I kind of didn't give a shit about it for a while, but now I'm back to hating it. It's created people
It's horrible.
who, like, are led to believe they're funny, but they're not at all.
No.
Like, everyone thinks they can do it now. It's just really, it's so, I can't even fully describe it. It's sickening. It's really toxic.
It really shows the value of good comedians.
Yeah.
Because you're like, wow, like we're laughing. Like,
I think that's the thing. Everyone thinks they can be a comedian now, and it's very obvious that no, you cannot.
like you're hot. You're mimicking other people, and like literally, people just want to like beat off your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like no one cares about you, dude. Like
It's like everyone thinks they can be a producer or a rapper, and it's like, no, it's completely oversaturated the market with shit.
yeah,
And TikTok and all this stuff is oversaturating the market of comedy with shit.
yeah.
And it's really awful.
It sucks. So anyway, at the end of the day, like you scroll through here, and like literally, it's just tits and ass,
Yeah.
and people saying "don't gay shame" or you'll get canceled, and it's like that's our culture right now. You won't possibly believe how he looks. You won't possibly believe what she did. Tits. Like that's it, man. Anyway, that's all I have to say about it.
I have been saying on this podcast for years, I think, at this point, that I think this trend of social behavior and new social norms is going to fade out soon, but it's not showing any signs of slowing down.
It's fucking people up.
So I think we need to be a little more active in trying to get rid of it. I don't know how.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, there's a time.
This is really bad.
I feel like there's a time and a place. Like, obviously, we appreciate a beautiful woman in a bikini, of course.
No, of course.
But there's like this weird twist to it on here that I don't like.
It's like sidestepping it. It's putting it in your face, but like telling you that that's not actually what you should be.
And what I find frustrating
Interesting.
about it too is when you see all these guys getting Me Too'd and stuff. I know a lot of them are monsters, but there are some guys who are just getting these false accusations thrown at them because
Yeah, of
they're
course.
successful and they just want to like basically do like defamation, you know. And they're like, no, you can't. You're a pervert. You can't possibly, you know, like a woman or do anything sexual or say anything sexual. But then look what's being shoved in people's faces, 24 fucking 7, shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you are the biggest bunch of hypocrites. Those fucks at Snapchat, the biggest fucking hypocrites.
Yeah.
Same with TikTok, dude.
I
But
know, yeah.
the most hypocritical pieces of shit.
Yeah, everything on I try to avoid whenever I go on TikTok, I only do it because I'm like posting a video of my own.
Yeah.
And I usually don't. But like the whole interface of TikTok is literally just videos. Like, so you can't go on it without seeing a video. And my For You page or whatever is recommended is always like I did earlier today. I went on TikTok or something, and the first thing that popped up was like this sexy midget doing a dance. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Well, that's what you subscribe to.
It's all these like hot girls in very scantily clad outfits, but then they're doing like just like a wholesome dance, right? Or a wholesome dance.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, what's going
you're
on.
a creep if you want
Yeah.
sex, but here's my asshole.
Exactly. Yeah,
It's
literally.
like
Yeah.
literally shaking in your face. You can't like this.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, dude. And everyone, they know what the fuck they're doing.
It's horrible.
Because it's the same every day. You go on every
Yeah.
day, it's the same shit.
Yeah, I just want it to be honest what it's about.
Be
or
honest, yeah.
Just do something else entirely.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Like make it wholesome or don't.
Yeah.
But don't like pretend you're America's Funniest Home Videos and then
Yeah.
have like this subtext of Pornhub.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
fuck, dude.
either
yeah.
be Pornhub or be America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah.
They can both coexist, but they just can't be mixed.
Yeah, fucked
Yeah.
up.
But they're trying.
The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was that
Sure.
this weird how, I mean, I guess this happens with any fan group, but how mass audiences will award and be like blown away by very standard normal things that like famous people do. For instance,
I'll pick that.
I think a week ago or so on like the front page of Reddit was a short clip of Elizabeth Olsen putting a scarf around Aubrey Plaza because she was a little cold. Mm-hmm. And it got all these like wholesome awards and everyone's like, they're so cute together. This is so wonderful. Elizabeth Olsen's such a nice person. It's like, what? The fuck? What just happened?
I do that for Emmett all the time.
Right. It's like the very menial, basic, dumb shit.